I don't even know what the fuck. Rodgers is only at 89. They're cheesing my nigga. They're cheesing, nigga. They're literally lying. And then they got Graham low as fuck. They're lying on our niggas. They're lying, nigga. Like, truly. They're truly lying on our niggas. Curvin looking. That nigga's shitty. He's shitty though.
Around the 36.
That nigga Lamar is nasty. I hate how people talk shit on my nigga, like.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
My niggas aren't spreading. Am I lagging or something? Online is ass, bro.
This is Mark Ingram. Call it officially.
Maybe it's because I'm
2nd down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage. Stuff them in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, setting the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
Yes, sir, Alexander. Don't throw it towards Alexander, nigga. Him and Ramsey, nigga. Nothing to fuck with. Alexander might be the best in the game. He could be the best in the game.
As much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last
I didn't even contain the
play.
motherfucker.
Need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Steps away to his left.
I'm an idiot. I didn't even contain the motherfucker. His legs are fucking ridiculous.
Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and
Nigga.
get the first.
I'm dumb, bro. I didn't even contain the nigga.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Catch is made by Marquise Brown.
I'm sick. If I'd have contained him, it would have been
yards
top.
on that one and a Raven first. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson has got his man. It's Andrews. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 20-yard line. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Willie Snead.
Lamar fucking.
There to make the grab.
I had him 3rd down. I fucking didn't.
Here in this opening quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
I had him 3rd down and didn't contain.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
That's bull. I can't believe I didn't contain one play and it ended up like that. Fuck.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Hey, Charlie! Back on! He's coming! He's coming! Don't let Charlie! We are going!
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Why'd he throw it that way?
Out right away. And that going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass.
I don't know what I did. I did some weird shit, though.
57, Mike 57. I'm going right now. You got 58. Back to you. Check. Right now. Check. Bravo. Crunch. Spot out. No. Look at this.
To throw again. Rodgers.
He is sold right now.
Incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. But now it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He sets to fire deep, and that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 48 yards. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. That's going to be is a 27-yard pickup. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was on that play. They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the court. Away from him, and he's able to step up in the...
And he'll take this one in for a Packer. No success on first.
I can't just be saying that on live. God damn it, that smirk.
In the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Well, first down there on a pickup of 25.
Pretty nice play here. They go read option, read the defensive end, and when he collapsed down inside, how about the quarterback pulling it, keeping it, and not only getting to the second level, but picking up some really nice yardage.
Very, very well read. This is Ingram on first and 10. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Running right, this is Ingram.
He ran that bitch again.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down. So first and second down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Escape, and he goes down. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away.
They really up-man this year. That's crazy.
And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line.
It's not even like I got blazing fast receivers and your secondary's getting beat. You just gotta be really smart.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum.
Oh, my goodness. Earl Thomas is that good?
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected. But a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. They didn't see that coming at all. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Well, this is taken in.
He has a beautiful arm. Rodgers has a beautiful arm. If your niggas don't get in there.
Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 89 yards.
That shit was nasty for the first 2 downs.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived, as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the first down carry. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, it's Ingram. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 17-yard line. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. It was Darnell Savage that time who was able to knock it away. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Check 26, check 26.
And he's got Snead. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. They'll look to run with Ingram. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Oh, my view's fucked up. I'm sick.
2nd down and goal. Jackson, and he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Zadarius Smith leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
I don't know what I was doing with my defense.
Willie Snead
I could have stopped
second
that.
touchdown here in this first half. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Who is this shitty nigga? I'm not returning that.
Take it in the end zone. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't, who's going to score the most points in this game? Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop.
Hey, let's go.
To try again after the sack. Rodgers, and this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now a first down carry by Jones. And some room to work. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
From the 24, Rodgers got a man. That's Allison. 4 yards the pickup, first down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
You got 58. Tighten up.
Rodgers now on first down. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Rodgers going to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The former first-round pick Marlon Humphrey there to get a hand on it.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Hey, dude. Jump out. Run. Spud. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Take me up.
Now Rodgers to throw on 3rd down. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they take a 17-14 lead. Now the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate, in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection,
that's a
you're only going to
ridiculous
fool them for a
pass.
second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Jackson on first down.
His whole body.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
42. Mike 42, check.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
On second down, it's Jones. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Past the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those two TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well,
You better stop that run. That's all Groves can do.
Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have two touchdowns.
I'm not running back.
The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He uncorks it for Snead. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
To throw is Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Matt Judon getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean.
And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
From the 44, Jackson. It's caught by Mark Ingram. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down. throw on first down with Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Now the pass brought in by Roberts.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. It's complete to Snead. A good pickup there at 22. They'll run on first down. Ingram. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson escaping the pressure right. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted.
Lamar was saying that should have been a pick 6. My nigga
completion, a chance to mention the awards now with the season over. Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year. John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year, Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the Comeback Player of the Year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill, no surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most, that credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most. That's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais Campbell, the defensive tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars. What a great award. Congratulations, Calais.
How? That's like an animation. Fucking
picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
what the fuck?
This pass into the arms of Snead. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Oh my God, Alexander just whiffed.
Into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
My superstar just whiffed.
17 yards out, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Tucker with
The superstar just whiffed, nigga.
Here in this 4th quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
From the 27, Rodgers under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Matt Judon. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Rodgers. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And this one will be brought to the 22. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. Snead's got it.
Bro, where are my defenders at?
Pick up there, 26 yards. So it's 1st and goal. Need to be a little wary of leaving Aaron Rodgers too much time, but you got to score here first. Jackson. Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Thank God. I don't know how Snead's fucking getting open.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Truly don't know how Snead's getting open. Who the fuck is a Willie Snead?
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Hey, over. Check. Hey, flag.
Back near the goal line. Here's Rodgers. And he finds his tight end, Graham. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Throwing is Rodgers. Oh, he almost intercepted it.
I don't understand how
it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now. And you wonder, could they possibly think about taking a safety here? Returnable for Thomas. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down. Not just for
they can't stop Ingram. They can't stop fucking Ingram, bro.
Mark Ingram, 56 yards. And the Ravens have retaken the lead.
They can't even stop Ingram.
Important extra point up and through. And that will make this a 4-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Oh my God, he's so fat and slow looking.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
He can't.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They're fucking tweaking, bro. I can't do anything. I screen or anything, bro.
looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
High 7. Hey, we are going. Inside. Check 99. Check 99. Watch safety green.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a point in the game.
Should use someone
Now
else.
the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Back to throw. Open here is Allison. That's complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Rodgers going to go on fourth down. Open man is Allison, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. He's back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Now Rodgers. The connection made. It's Graham. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal.
Hey, Charlie. Watch twist.
Rodgers to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Matt Judon in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Back to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's third and goal.
It's fourth and goal. That pinch my go shit, man. I want to do this, but I can't. I don't know how to run.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on fourth and goal. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
Bro, I keep getting sad. I can't do anything about this name now.
Just inside the 20 at the 19. He couldn't get the ball away on fourth and goal. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel
I had a
and then
touchdown, but I
handshakes.
can't block.
Here's Jackson. Packer pressure, and down he goes. A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles. And really the difference, obviously, was that fourth quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where you just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.
That's ass, bro.